Hello everybody and welcome to another knockoff review. Just a very quick video here, taking a look at the Lingbong Yingbin ZHANSHEN MMP10E powder transform wire. This is of course the KO of the MMP10, the Weijang KO of the MP10. This is done in the style of cell shading, kind of ripping off the LEK Customs. Lek, I believe his name is. He done loads of cell shaded products, and this is basically bootlegged from some of his work. I got this just before I went on vacation from Sir Toys. Link is in the description below. Quick look around the box. We've got pretty much what we would expect. These are slightly simplified in comparison to the MMP10. We do get the gun, the matrix, and his axe. And there he is in bot and vehicle mode. And here we have him out of his plastic prison. He doesn't look half bad, does he? As you can see, he is simplified though. The likes of his axe, that's now just a standard axe. He kind of just holds it. The gun doesn't really fit in his hand anymore. You pop it in and the fingers no longer close. But I mean, it's just that general aesthetic that he's kind of ripped from the cartoons. You've got the light hitting them, going down across the chest, etc. The paint is sublime. It looks incredible in hand, but my goodness me, does it not hum. It's quite potent the first time you get it out of the package. It goes all the way throughout, and even on the back. The back especially, I think, does kind of look really nice. You can see we've got these simplified wheels. We no longer have the folding sections that come up and tidy them as well. So it's definitely simplified, but you're paying a much smaller price as well. We do get the matrix inside there. I'll show that when we get him transformed up. But I mean, he looks nice, doesn't he? But it's a very small market, in my opinion, especially when you can get the likes of Toy Hacks doing the stickers for the chests. I don't know really what the demand is for these. I know they done a version of Grimlock. Actually got one of those from TF Direct, but it got lost somewhere in China. It just kind of vanished during transit. But that's one of those things. Sometimes that happens. But yeah, this isn't bad. It's not bad at all. But like I said, is there really a need for it? Getting up close and personal. The paint is very smooth, and we do have a button on the back of the head which lights up his forehead and his eyes. I still don't like the dead eyes on these. I would have preferred painted eyes as opposed to an LED. But it's very clean, and it's a very affordable piece. I especially love that orange and yellow. That really does pop. We can just open up the chest. Open up the chest. You see it's painted in on both sides. It's even painted across this piece. All of the insides are painted as well. And there we have his matrix as well. First impressions, it's not bad. Those of you unfamiliar with the size, here he is alongside MP10. Just to give you an idea, I mean, he does tower over him. He's a good kind of like 1.5 times as big. But like I said, these are very affordable, but they are simplified. This is the only cell shaded figure I have. I believe Weijang did do a version of their Megatron in cell shaded color scheme. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm completely made that up, but I don't have any other cell shaded masterpiece style oversized figures. I haven't really got anybody to compare him to, but if I can get a hold of that Grimlock again, or maybe if they do Starscream or something similar, then hopefully I'll be able to compare him with them. Right, now let's quickly get him transformed up into his vehicle mode. There's not a great deal involved. It's definitely nowhere near as complexing as the likes of the new MP44, that's for sure. Just a matter of getting everything undone. Things, they still fit together nicely, but I don't know, it's just, it feels a lot cheaper. I think they've kind of degraded the mold slightly, I don't know, I liked all the added little features that we had on the MMP10 and the MP10 at that, like with the fold over sections. But hey, I guess beggars can't be choosers. I'm buying a cheap bootleg figure. I can't expect it to have all of those wonderful extras. There's a reason it's cheap. Let's just move these feet down. So we'll rotate the waist around. Open up the chest. Undo this tab. This will then rock, push, and locate in. Bring these arms around. Even the wheels have this kind of cell shaded look to them as well. Can't say I'm a particular fan of it on the wheels, but I think you kind of just make do with what you've got, don't you? Let's bring this down, bring those up. Head can pop in, can come all the way down. Once we've compressed those arms in, this here is really tight. You have to kind of really push it to get it to fold down nicely, and these will just come, push and tab in. There's actually a tab on the back of each one of these sections as well, so it'll push and lock and locate in. And then we've got the tab on the hip as well for this gas tank. And here we have him fully transformed up into his vehicle mode. I can't say that that really works in vehicle mode. Not everything lines up, I don't think, as it should. Bot mode definitely works, but I think vehicle mode looks way too much like kind of really bad camo, in my opinion. Wheels no longer have tyres on them. Just kind of what you see is what you get. It does hold together nicely, but I think he's definitely stronger in bot mode than he is in this vehicle mode. I don't know, it's just something about it. He still has like the die cast in his feet, etc., but it just doesn't really look as it should. I know it's incredibly difficult to get the paint to work for both modes, which is why a lot of the time with toy hacks, etc., they just have the labels on those windshields. But there we go, that is him in his vehicle mode. Each to their own, I guess. It's a good cheap figure. If you can get a hold of one and you like the kind of cell shading, then yeah, why not? If you're looking to get it thinking it's going to be action figure of the year, etc., then I think you're going to be highly disappointed. It's just a fun, cheap piece that I mess around with, and it does look nice, kind of displayed on the shelving unit, but it's not going to win any awards for originality, and it's just a cheap bootleg. Fill in the gap for those who love their primes and those who could never afford one of those LEK custom figures. Thanks again to Sir Toys for making this video possible. I have included a link in the description below if you'd like to buy this. There's also various other versions, that neon kind of blue and the vibrant red. I've actually seen a few people kind of take those apart and kind of make up their very own animation style prime with the white thighs, etc. So that's always an option, considering you could probably get 2 of these for the price of the ZHANSHEN bootleg. So it's weighing up your options. Until next time, from myself and the KOLEK Optimus Prime, goodbye.